What's good, average guys? You're back on the air with the V.
And Jake eat my ass is here.
And you got our boy Dos Cadenas over there. He's excited. He got himself a keyboard, guys. Just a small fact. It's not that
Super-
cool. He's eating like
super
ravioli or something. He's such a loser.
It smells like ass in here, bro.
We got a lot of good stuff to talk about today, guys. But first, little quick announcement. Jake, Eat My Ass is informing me that we might make it on iTunes. We're working on it. I really hope we get on there. It'll be a really good accomplishment. I would love to, be on iTunes so you all can give it a shout and look at it there on there. What about the Android market? What is it called?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but I'm looking into everything right now.
Or Google Play, right?
Google Play, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, we might be on that too, guys. So
Give us some time,
give us
please.
some time. We are not professionals at all. So, Jake, you were gone this past week. He was in Vegas celebrating his 27th birthday.
I'm old.
Very old. But we couldn't do like a really get together and talk about sports like we normally do. So this is gonna be great. We got a lot to talk about. A lot happened in this past,
That's really good.
5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So, first round NBA playoffs. Jake, we talked about the injuries recently last podcast,
Oh, wow.
and things played out really well for the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, totally fucking worked for them.
Klay
Perfect, dude.
Thompson is on fire.
You know what? When Portland beat the Clippers, I'm like, they're gonna get swept this next round for sure, dude.
Oh man.
For sure.
Then Draymond Green comes out of nowhere and
Dude.
decides that this is his team for
Dude,
now.
he's just fucking shit up right now, man. And they need that because what? I think Steph Curry's still hurt, isn't he?
Yes,
Still out?
he
Yeah.
says he'll be back this Saturday.
Oh, that would be nice to see, but
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him. They don't need him.
they should. They should just play
They
him to the
don't
finals.
need him. They should rest him till literally
The-
maybe game 4. So
Those Spurs, because they're
no,
gonna
in
need
game
everything.
4 since in this series, so
This
he can
series,
get
yeah,
warmed up again.
warmed
You don't
up.
want him to be cold.
Yeah, they're gonna need him though for the.
But
Spurs
rest
game.
them. They ran over the Trailblazers. Like really, Damian Lillard had 30 points. I remember him getting swatted by Draymond Green too. So good for the Warriors. I know they're gonna take this one too.
Klay Thompson looked pretty hot too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He was smoking them, dude.
He's decided to play an all-round player. He just didn't just shoot.
Yeah,
I
know,
see
he
him
was-
driving
wasn't
more.
driving in.
I see him playing defense now, passing. So that's good.
He heard the V. He heard it.
He heard me. He heard me call him the softest shooting guard in the paint. What came with that though? Now we're in the second round, guys, and the Heat versus the Raptors.
Ooh.
Dwayne Wade came off that big Game 7 win against Charlotte.
I don't think the Raptors are gonna come out of that series.
I don't think so. You know what's
Yeah.
so funny? They're
Heat looked really good.
so favored to because what are they? The number 2 seed, correct? After the
Yeah.
Cavs. Toronto can't get it together.
Yeah, I don't. A lot of players are really, really young in that team. So
I don't-
he had a lot of veterans, bro. They got that center on there. Too.
Yeah, I
Woo!
don't. They have Gordon Dragic.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm butchering his name. I'm terrible with names.
Dragic.
And he's just playing phenomenal right now. He really wants to
Balls and out, bro.
show that he's worth the money they paid him.
They paid a shitload of money for him.
Dwayne Wade never goes down. He's a warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Not the warrior team, but he's a warrior
Yeah,
himself.
he plays with injuries.
He plays through injuries. He plays his hardest.
Yeah.
He got into a little against Charlotte. He got into a little quarrel with the fan. Did you see that? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know what the fan was thinking. This is Dwayne
I
Wade.
forgot he said something to him.
He's-
He's like, man, fuck you,
He's,
whatever. I'm
he's,
like,
he's
oh,
pretty
shit.
athletic.
Yeah,
Like he's
he'll kick you right in your face.
Dwayne Wade is not a guy I would pick a fight with. I'm not saying he's like super badass, but he works out clearly. He's
Yeah.
athletic.
Clearly, he probably can give a punch
And
or
this
two.
this fan here looks like he's that typical business guy who makes a lot of money.
Savvy.
Yeah, I don't think he spends too much time,
What the fuck he was
working
doing,
on
dude.
himself.
He was way too fucking. into
He
the
was
game.
literally sizing Dwayne Wade up.
Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, where the hell's security at, by the way? This is like really.
Dwayne Wade wasn't worried about him. I think his wife would have been able to take that guy.
Beat his ass. for
Yeah,
fucking
Gabrielle
deal and
Union,
shit.
shout out, beautiful woman. But they took it. Now they're facing the Raptors,
Ooh.
and everyone's like, Raptors this, Raptors that. I think they might take this one. If
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade catches that fire like he caught in Game 6 and Game 7,
He'll take it, dude.
They'll take
I
it.
think this series is gonna be
I think he
4-2.
needed a little push to remind himself.
Yeah.
We're getting the
4-2,
signal
I'd
that we're
say.
talking too much about sports, or basketball. But we're gonna keep this one going, guys,
Yeah,
because
fuck yeah,
it's
let's
a
do it.
tough one. The Trailblazers are playing, or we talked about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
OKC versus the Spurs, the first game. Oh my
They
god.
fucked them up, man. I was
They
like,
rolled.
is this a practice game or is this
They
a real
rolled
game?
over OKC. Like, there was literally no offense from that team. I remember seeing a little bit of frustration between Westbrook and Durant. You saw that?
Dude, did you watch last night's game when they faced the Spurs?
Yeah.
Okay, so their coach took.
Well, quick thing though about that. Don't want to interrupt you.
No worries.
Marcus Aldridge had a phenomenal game, 38 points. Just want to put that out there. He's a huge factor along with Kawhi Leonard. It's not as much as the old guys, the old champions, which they are, the champions. It's these new guys that they incorporated.
Yeah, dude.
Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge. That was such a huge pickup for that team,
Such a huge.
and they're doing their jobs.
It's the second game was pretty close.
It was so dirty. Don't even give me
It
that.
was dirty, dude.
It was so dirty.
You see the coach took out Westbrook, kicked him out of the game for like at least.
I think
10
I heard
minutes.
he didn't start him.
Dude, he did because he was having a tantrum or some shit, and
Westbrook,
like,
that's
he
why-
wouldn't pass the ball, so he's like, "You're sitting out," and then he had a tantrum for like 20 minutes on the bench.
I feel bad for whoever has to deal with Russell Westbrook after Kevin Durant leaves.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking. Horrible,
Dealing
dude.
with that personality is just too much.
He's too passionate about the game. He gets
He's
really
very
heated.
passionate, but he's not passionate in a good way. He's passionate
in a bad way. You can
in a
ruin the
very
team,
he can create a bad aura, like a
I-
James Harden.
Is it wrong that the whole time I was like, Westbrook, keep pushing Kevin Durant to the team so they go to the Lakers. Keep doing
Oh, he's definitely.
Just keep doing it, please.
I know to be non-biased, I can't say he's going to the Lakers, but I'm saying he's definitely leaving OKC.
Yeah,
He is
definitely-
not staying. Any Thunder fans out there, he is not staying.
Yeah, he's not staying in that fucking team.
But game 2, people are all happy that the Thunder were gonna win. They think they have a good chance. They don't have a chance. I'm sorry.
No, they don't.
Even if Russell
Talent only takes you so
Westbrook
far.
and Kevin Durant can play together,
Yeah.
they're phenomenal. But even then, there's just so much defense
So
from
much
the Spurs.
defense, dude. Because they figure it out. The only reason why they lost the last game was because of sheer luck.
No, that was dirty on both sides.
Yeah, such a dirty.
And it was
Dude,
crazy.
did you see Kawhi Leonard grab like Westbrook's jersey and
Yeah.
then once he got pushed? I
There
like,
was
oh my
there.
God.
I don't know that referee's name. Sorry guys, I don't know referees' names. But he's a very veteran with the slick back hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Looks kind of like Pat Riley.
yeah, I remember,
That
yeah.
guy is a veteran of finals, and he blew that
Yeah,
game.
blew that game, dude.
He blew that
He's sitting
game.
there like, I'm just gonna chill here the whole time and let shit happen.
Anyways, let's
So
let's
dumb.
go on to the next topic. We talked about them. We talked about the Raptors, Atlanta, and the Cavs. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I have not been following this for one reason: the Cavs are gonna win. If they don't, if LeBron James doesn't beat Atlanta, that says a lot.
Yeah, he's gonna whip that team's ass, dude. Atlanta's a good team, but they're not to that qualifier yet. And I don't think they ever will. I think they're breaking that team up next season.
Oh yeah, they're going through the whole Raptors scenario. They're breaking up.
They're breaking up. Yeah.
They're gonna be
That's
like
true.
just like Washington, how they fell off this year. Last year they had a really good run.
And that was it.
So, what we thought of the first round, I thought
A waste of time.
yes, but not only that,
You know what really shocked me though was the Clippers and they lost.
the Clippers need to
Rebuild their team.
get better at a lot of things.
Defense.
Poor Chris Paul. That's all I gotta say. They gotta stop worrying. They rely too much on people who dunk.
Yeah, you notice that? Yeah.
No-
That only can take you so far in a playoff game.
Yeah, you gotta have some shooters on that team. You can't have one shooter. JJ Redick, he's a phenomenal bench player.
Yeah, but and then he's.
That's it. Like,
that's it.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Jamal Crawford goes on these streaks where he's good for like 10 days and then he sucks for the next 30 days.
Doc Rivers his days are numbered.
Yeah.
Also, the Rockets are just.
Rockets are what is it? Okay. I was kind of happy when Dwight Howard left to the Rockets. I'm like, that's not gonna last. In 4 years, it's gonna suck. And then what happened? 4 years later, they still suck.
James Harden's all about himself.
Yeah, he's trash.
So, to wrap that up, Charlotte looked really good though.
Charlotte made me proud because I'm like, Jeremy Lin looks good. His hair looks phenomenal. Good for him.
Did you just say his hair from it looks like trash?
He looks like one of those like.
Looks like a
Power Rangers
sumo
guys.
wrestler.
Yeah, he does. He looks like super weird.
But he's playing good ball.
Good for him.
He's playing some good ball.
him.
Paul George. What
Paul
about
George is a
Paul?
G.
Oh,
Paul George telling us that he's the next Kobe Bryant.
wow.
Is that strong enough to say that?
Wow. I didn't know you felt that story about Paul George.
Paul George is a G, bro.
After that series, I recognized his talent though.
Yo, yeah, shoot. He's a
I
smart
take that back.
basketball
I don't want anyone to be like, you said he recognize. I recognize his talent, but I'm saying I really just, he's a game
He
changer.
stuck out on that one.
He single-handedly dominated the Raptors.
So dominated him, dude. And I was happy that it made him look good. So I'm like, okay, now his talent is being looked at now. So good for them. I think their coach, they say they're gonna fire their coach. I'm like, what?
Why? They made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, the coach is really good. What are you doing?
They're high.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Super high.
we talked about all that, guys. It's been real about the NBA. We're gonna do a little quick NBA. Whew, got basketball in my mind.
MLB freestyle.
MLB freestyle. That's what we got on our board. Yes, we have a board because I am not a genie. I am not Albert Einstein. I cannot remember every little fact about my podcast.
Don't you worry, V.
So, what I've noticed lately is the Cubs and Jake Arrieta, man. Arrieta.
What's going on with that?
He's unstoppable.
Yeah, he is unstoppable.
They're
It's
saying
like all the headlines, dude. I'm like, damn, that guy's smoking everybody.
Jake SpongeBob Galvin, that's his new name now.
Stupid.
Said that he heard that sorry guys, he got me sidetracked again. Said that Arrieta's on steroids. Jake said that Jake, that's funny.
Jake and Jake.
Jake Galvin hates Jake Arrieta, I'm just kidding. He's like, oh, I heard that he was on steroids. Jake Arrieta's always been kind of, beefier. I'm not saying he's like huge. I'm saying he's always been more beefier than the average pitcher. And steroids don't make you accurate. And people are going to be like, scientifically says it enhances every part of your body. Yes, they do. But does that make you hear better? You're not a dog. Does that make you see better? You're not an eagle all of a sudden. So accuracy does not come from performance-enhancing drugs.
Did you say that, like, if he was throwing, like, 106
I
miles?
was getting to that.
Yeah.
If he was throwing 92 averaging and all of a sudden he was averaging 102 miles an hour every fastball, then I'd be like, I want to look into that one.
So, yeah, that's something's up.
But
yeah, he got me on that one.
they're punishing the man. They want to punish the man for being too good at what he worked on his
craft.
flaws.
Yeah.
He worked on his flaws.
So I would leave
Him and Kershaw are going to be battling it out again.
Yeah, I think so.
However, there's a lot of good pitchers out there. There's Fernandez and Hernandez.
Dude, Fernandez is a G, bro. Super G.
Price, he's been struggling a little bit.
Yeah, he struggled a little bit last year though too.
Yeah, I mean they threw a lot of money. They threw like $206 million. The Red Sox.
Because he's a name, dude. That's why they want to bring in a big name.
He's never really tickled my fancy. Like,
yeah, he's kind of just a season.
Him and Zach Greinke. Zach Greinke has a lot of talent. He just I don't know what he's
sucks
thinking.
in the playoffs.
Yeah, poor guy.
Sorry.
Um,
I'm not.
on top of that, quick thing about Carlos Correa. You're in a slump, dude. I don't know what's going on with the
We've
Houston
been talking about that for weeks, though. We're like, what's
Houston
going on
Astros.
with this guy?
He started off so hot like week 1, and now he's just like,
such trash.
I don't want to play baseball anymore.
Yeah,
like
I don't want
he
my
doesn't
mind
even
right
know how to swing anymore.
Yeah, he's been really bad.
Just it's really sad. On another hand, what else do we got going?
Well,
Trumbo,
dude, I just read that. He's
back-to-back home runs today.
knocking him, dude. Did they beat the Yankees? Was it the Yankees?
I have to check on that one. Can we get a check? Dos Caninos, did the Orioles beat the Yankees?
Yeah, keep talking.
They did. They beat the Yankees.
Yeah, they beat the
No,
Yankees.
keep talking.
Oh,
Find out right now.
sorry, they did not beat the Yankees. We don't know yet. We're still going
He's
back and forth.
Well, let me check my sources.
But Trumbo and Machado are just so good together. However,
Badass.
they're home run hitter.
Of course, yeah. Why did I think? Why did I have to look? Yes, they won. It was like 4-1 for like the longest.
Okay, Orioles did beat the Yankees. We got the confirmation. My problem with the Orioles is no pitching, and on top of that, they're home run hitters.
Yes.
Machado connects all the time, but the guys in front of him aren't connecting, and they're not getting on base as much as him
Yeah.
and Trumbo do.
Yeah, it's like either those two guys.
It's either a
that's it.
solo home run, a triple, but they're by themselves.
Yeah.
And that's what's causing a lot of problems on that team. But they'll work it out. They'll play it out. Machado got AL Player of the Month, I believe. So
Yeah.
good for him. Bryce Harper, he just told me he got a 10-year deal from Under Armour.
10-year deal.
Do you got like a number figure on there?
Like, good question, man. I didn't even see the 10-year deal.
It's got. I want to say it's in 200 millions. It's got to be.
Has to be. It's a record. He broke a record when he signed that contract.
Record-breaking deal.
Dude, that good for him, but 10 years is a long ass time.
Hey, he said 50 home runs, man.
Yeah,
he said
good for
he
him.
wanted 50 home runs.
Let's see here. I'm checking out. Well, it's breaking records. You know, shout out though to Under Armour. They're signing everybody on the market, by the way.
Oh, Kevin Durant. No, Kevin Durant's Neff. Is it Under Armour? I know Steph Curry is for sure.
Yeah, Steph Curry is. He's the one that led the way for everybody. No numbers, doesn't say.
Well, it's record breaking. We just know it's gonna be
all record
it's gonna be a lot of money. Bryce Harper is pulling a lot of money into the Nationals. He said he's making baseball exciting. I can't deny he's making it pretty exciting for me.
He's kicking ass, bro. And Mike Trout is in a slump now, but then he's out of the slump.
Yeah, tell us about that. Being an Angel fan.
This pisses me off. Our team's terrible, guys. I don't like it. Everybody. But Mike Trout, though, give him a shout out.
You heard it here, guys. He's terrible.
Terrible. So terrible.
So we talked about all that. It's a little too early to say a lot about baseball, though. I can't say, this team's going to make it to the playoffs. This team's going to make it to the playoffs. Like, I don't even feel confident saying the Cubs are going to make it, even though they're doing so great.
So good. What's going on? Wait, what's going on with the Giants? They're like good.
The
and they're like
NL West is just so you're in first place. You're in first place. You're in first place.
I hate Samardzija. The passions of some of the Giants pitchers.
Yeah.
I think he's on steroids because he broke a wooden bat over his knee today because he struck out. I don't know if you ever held a wooden bat before. They're pretty sturdy.
Just walks
and
away.
He just walked away.
Like a
Like,
robot.
ah.
Wow.
Does he have a robot leg?
I mean, he's no Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson broke it over his head.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Just completely
dude.
snapped it with his
Watch that
biceps over
YouTube,
his
guys.
head. Yeah, if you haven't seen Bo Jackson break a bat over his head,
Oh.
that's how powerful that man is. Go ahead and watch that. Look it up on YouTube. I promise you won't be disappointed. This past Thursday, Friday, and I believe Saturday
Yeah, it's like 3 days.
was the NFL draft.
Woo!
God, I love football. I know I love all sports, but football,
I sleep with it.
I think about football all the
What?
time.
Football's
All the
shit,
time.
dude, yeah.
So we had
Wow.
Jake was gone, and I was watching the draft by myself. It was actually pretty sad. I was like, man, Jake would have
Aw.
loved this. It would have been great.
I know, I cried.
So we had this whole Rams trading up and the Eagles trading up to go 1-2,
Wow.
and
Who went first? First round?
Jared Goff, man, Jared Goff, and everyone's like, oh my God, they got Jared Goff, and he's a loser. I mean, he's more successful than me, obviously. He's an NFL player, but in the NFL world, he's a loser.
Yeah, the quarterbacks weren't that great this draft, but I hope the Rams do good. Big shout out to them. Hopefully it works out, but if it doesn't work out, hey, everybody kind of told you Jared Goff wasn't gonna be that great, but
We all knew it, and Wentz went to the Eagles, and I'm just like,
Eagles are that I don't feel sorry for because I don't like the Eagles, so sucks for them.
way to not be non-biased, Jake.
Sorry,
But the Eagles, you guys need a lot of help. A lot of help. You guys went.
flying for that job.
They went down when they hired Chip Kelly.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing.
I don't know what was going through their
Let's just
minds.
trade everybody and then
Let's get rid of everybody and pick up Chip Kelly and DeMarco Murray, who doesn't fit in our
stupid.
system.
Didn't DeMarco Murray get traded to the Titans like during the offseason?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then Sam Bradford wants to leave now. I don't blame him. I really don't. I called him a crybaby last week, which is true. But I still don't blame him. The Eagles organization is tumbling faster than the Los Angeles Lakers did.
Yeah. Don't you go there, B.
They're
Don't you go
they're
there.
doing it. So what happened was after that, third was I want to say Jimmy Bosa.
Yeah, I think I was picked third. Yeah.
I'm gonna go, eh.
You said eh.
For having
Wow.
a quarterback sacked that many times last year, San Diego, and losing one of your star receivers,
Yeah.
picking up a defensive end was your first choice. Really? Like I don't.
Why did they pick him up? I didn't understand that either.
They should have picked up.
Do we really need that right
They
now?
should have picked up who the Ravens got. That OT from God, I forgot what school I think he was, but I'll get back to you guys on that one. The offensive tackle. They
Oh,
need a
yeah.
line bad.
Who
They blew it with a. They need a line so bad because they have Melvin Gordon in the backfield, and
Yeah,
he had
well,
less rushing yards than Cam Newton.
So bad, dude. So bad.
So it's really just sad.
Who did really good in the draft? Who do you think top teams?
Top
Top of
team,
your head.
top of my head, I want to say the Jacksonville,
Yeah, I say Jacksonville too.
just because defensively, wow.
Got like solid, dude. Just so
Jalen Ramsey
solid, bro.
and Miles Jack. And it was like, oh,
Ooh.
Miles Jack had that problem with, injuries. When you're a linebacker, you either push through it or it's over right at
Yeah.
that moment.
I,
He's doing the hitting, he's not getting hit.
Jaguars, I think you're gonna come up super quick now.
They have a lot of talent on the team. They have
super talent.
Blake Bortles, TJ Yeldon,
Allen
Robinson, and
Ooh.
Hearns, and then they got these great young defensive players.
Guess Because I know who I'm getting in my.
I'm gonna
freaking
give them.
fantasy league.
I'm gonna give them an
An A.
A-, just because I want to even say B+ because I'm very hard on grading. They didn't pick up a top 10 offensive guard.
Yeah, they didn't. But it's all right.
They
still
know
pretty
it's
good,
not
though.
all right because they literally need to make a hole for Yeldon. They literally need to stop Blake Bortles getting sacked. That's the
Blake
reason
Bortles
why.
He got the.
He shouldn't have to be
record.
that mobile.
Yeah, they got super. They got a record from.
Yeah. Most sacks, yeah, it's just
horrible.
ridiculous. And then Cowboys did really good. I'm a huge Cowboy hater. I will say it now. I'm a huge Cowboy hater, guys.
They did pretty good.
They picked up Ezekiel Elliott, which was a good choice, very good choice.
I honestly I was like they're gonna screw this up or something, but they didn't. So
Yeah, I thought they were gonna
shout
pick
out
up Bosa. I
Yeah,
thought they were gonna
something
go
stupid,
Ramsey. I was like, wow, they went Ezekiel Elliott, which is really good.
Yeah.
Honestly, what surprised me, Jake, is how low Derrick Henry went.
Yeah, he went super low
For the Heisman Trophy winner?
Was he gonna pick like the top he's a
Oh
top.
man, it was beginning of it. They were like, oh, he's gonna go first round, and as progressively
No.
got closer to the draft,
Super low.
mock draft people started putting him lower and lower and lower and lower, which is okay because I don't really see a lot of talent in Derrick Henry. I see him being a successful
He'll be okay.
power back. He's gonna be
Above average.
He's gonna be a 1-2 option. He's definitely right now he's gonna be the one option, but he's gonna be a better 1-2 option.
Yeah, I
You
get
know,
that.
kind of like how McFadden and Elliott are gonna be running. How like a lot of teams are doing that. You know,
Yeah,
one speed
makes
back,
sense.
one power back. He'll be an upgraded LeGarrette Blount.
Oh god, LeGarrette Blount's
If he
terrible,
stays,
too.
if he stays healthy and he stays fit, he will be like,
Don't get fat. This is
yeah,
what we're just
he'll be. If he doesn't do what Cheeseburger Eddie Lacy did,
He'll get like 200 pounds.
he'll be fine. On top of that, I believe who else did pretty. You know what? I'm gonna talk some trash though.
Ooh, it's coming out.
The Chicago Bears. Oh my god.
Dude, I've been telling you, bro.
Oh
Chicago
my
Bears are terrible, bro.
God, Gordon.
Sorry,
Gordon,
he's a
first
Bears
round,
fan.
like really, like
Yeah.
they
You gotta
traded.
need
They
some talent,
they
bro.
gave up their 4th pick.
You gotta need some.
No,
major
listen, they give
talent.
their 4th round pick for this
They
kid.
did. I saw. I was like, what?
Like
Who they traded?
he would have went in the 4th round.
What? Well, I don't know.
They traded with Tampa,
Oh, that's right.
and Tampa got definitely the better end of that deal.
super good.
They drafted a 6'5" linebacker, which is unheard of. And here's the thing, 6'5", that's great. No, it's not great. He's gonna be very skinny.
Yeah, he's very actually kind of small for that.
Yeah, he's 6'5", 240.
Yeah.
240 when he's
You know
wet.
what? Big shout out to who got a kicker. They're like all like freaking out about it.
Don't ask me about a kicker. Was it Pittsburgh?
No, it was Florida. What was it? It's, I can't think of the team, man. It's not Jacksonville. It's
Oh no, I don't know. I have to get back to now.
Jameis Winston's team. Come
Tampa?
back. Yeah, they got a kicker. And we're
Oh,
like,
wow, I
giving
didn't know
us
that.
shit
Good,
it.
good for them.
The
Good for
kicker's
them.
supposed to be really good. And I'm like, okay, stop talking shit.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. They have a little good program going there. With I actually watched a 30 for 30. Sorry guys, of Mike Evans. For all you don't know who Mike Evans is, he's a superstar from Texas A&M. Played with Johnny Manziel. Plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 6'5", super athletic. He watches 30 for 30, bro, and his
I didn't even watch that.
dad was killed by his uncle.
What?
Yeah,
That's fucking horrible.
his blood uncle. Like it was.
What? For what? What happened?
Apparently, his father used to beat his mother, but still was a great father though.
But just a terrible husband.
And then the brother just had enough of it one night and was just drunk and shot him to death,
Oh,
and then
fuck.
stabbed him.
Oh fuck, dude! Seriously?
So imagine
Damn,
those are the
dude.
only 2 male figures in his life, and,
And both are gone.
both are gone.
Oh my god, no.
I got a lot of respect for
way.
Mike Evans after that. So yeah, I gotta say.
So fucking.
And then they tried to play Ezekiel Elliott's story right after that. I was like, no,
we
it
don't
doesn't-
care about that.
It doesn't
Turn
really
it
care.
off. Turn it off.
But you know, as far as the NFL going right now, I'm very excited to see what's going on and who's happening, who's hot, and it's still early. The free agency is still coming, guys. So let's get ready for that.
A big shout out to my step cousin Kyle Pico got drafted by the Broncos. Sorry man, I didn't know we were related to like honestly 2 weeks ago, but super shout out to the family and you. Love you man. Kick some ass. Kick some major
I'm
ass.
excited to watch him play. Hopefully, he said he's not a for sure thing, or is it a rookie?
Yeah, it's up in the air. It's a
Hopefully, he
rookie
gets some
contract.
playing time. So I'm sorry, I would love to watch him play.
Kick some major ass, dude.
We're back, guys. Just
back.
kidding. We never left. Anyways, quick pop. Oh my God, the song's playing again. By the way, Dr. Dre, you can't sue me because I use like less than 10 seconds of that song.
Touche.
Pop culture segment, guys. I hate pop culture, but you guys love it so damn much. You know what though? Me and Dos Cadenas have been talking about this for a long time.
What is
And I really love it, the fact that he's getting more into sports because man, it was so hard to talk to this guy at the bars.
He's like, actually,
When I
what the fuck
used
is
to
going
hang
on?
out at the bars with him, we don't do that anymore. But I'm saying, God, he was such a loser. I talked to him about sports. He'd look at me and I'm like, who's that? But anyways, he's been a lot better lately, and he listens to ESPN, or he gets all the ESPN updates, MLB updates. And we hate the fact that we get these stupid updates now from ESPN. Oh, the Dodgers are throwing popcorn at each other. Oh, Kate Upton announces her engagement to pitcher Verlander. I don't give a rat's ass.
People do
Don't get me
that.
wrong, Kate Upton is a fine specimen. The Dodgers are my favorite baseball team. I don't give a damn. I want to hear about Verlander throwing, 8 innings with 16K.
I got the ESPN app, not the Cosmopolitan app or whatever.
The song's
Tell
going off
me-
again. Sorry, guys.
Tell me sports stuff, all right? I don't care about.
Is this TMZ or is this
Yeah.
ESPN? What's going on with this, guys?
And if it is TMZ, I mean, ESPN, they want that pop culture, you keep that on the TV. Don't be sending it to my phone because I don't give a damn. When I hear da-na-na, I want to hear like, oh man, someone dunked from the half court
Westbrook
line.
just punched a fan in the face.
Right.
Wait, what?
I want to hear like Manny Pacquiao jumped up and beat up the referee. Something amazing.
Something that's relevant to sport.
Yeah,
something
not
stupid.
Kate Upton announced her engagement. I don't give a shit.
Lamar Odom just got married to one of the Kardashians.
Yeah.
And no one gives a.
Stop ESPN. I hate you. I
Dude,
really
they
do.
lost Skip Bayless to Fox. It's like
Good.
what 18th person they lost. To
Good. I'm
one
glad.
station.
I'm glad.
ESPN's coming like the TMZ of sports.
I had dreams of working for them one day, and now I'm like, I'd rather not.
Let's just work for Fox.
I don't want to be a sellout. I want to be real with you people. So I'm sorry, we lost track. We're supposed to talk about pop culture, and we got two things to talk about pop culture
Yeah, what's
today.
going on with that?
We usually have one, but we have two. We're gonna talk about Larmé Tunsil. I don't know how to say his first name. I'm
I
sorry.
think he got it pretty close though.
But I'm gonna say his last name Tunsil because he's a football player, and football players go by that kind of culture. He's a offensive tackle or guard, I believe, for Ole Miss.
Yep.
For all of you who don't know that Ole Miss is in Mississippi. They're the Rebels.
What's going on with that? What?
He was expected to be drafted like top 5.
Yep.
He had a video leaked out of him right before the draft of him smoking a bong mask.
It was like minutes before, like everything went down.
It was insane how
fucking
quick
crazy.
that jumped out. But it was on his Twitter page, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, and I was
He
like,
claimed he was hacked, blah, 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 cry me a river. I don't really care.
Yeah.
What I want to know is,
Why is he getting recorded?
why did you have the video still around?
Yeah, I would just delete that shit. What are you doing?
And people are like, oh my God,
Especially on draft time.
come on, V and Jake, it's marijuana. Yeah, it's marijuana. I don't mind. I'm actually for the legalization of marijuana. But right now, it's not legal, and the NFL is like
Still get in trouble.
super
Strict on that, dude.
on drugs, period. Ever since Ricky Williams and Randy Moss be lighting that
Oh,
pookie pipe nonstop.
Yep.
Ricky Williams threw his career away for that shit.
So stupid.
Martavius Bryant got suspended another year for drugs.
Oh, he did. That's right.
So
that's right.
why would you do that? Why would you keep a video around if you knew it was going to get you in trouble?
Yeah,
Now,
that's pretty retarded. I
The
don't know.
Ravens were suspected to draft him, right?
Yeah. And then this fool, the video comes out, and this fool's like,
Oh, I'm sorry. And then he's like, the Dolphins end up picking him up, which is not a surprise to me. The Dolphins love drug addicts. I mean,
Dude,
listen,
they everybody on their team has some type of issues. Unfortunately.
Ricky Williams, cocaine, Larry Tunsil, marijuana.
Oh my god. Didn't one of their players like do something racist or something? Like doing something, beating up another player.
I don't know. Brett Grimes' wife is like cracked out.
Oh my gosh.
She talks so much trash on Twitter. She who is she? She's
Why
not
is
a
she on Twitter?
She's not a reporter. She's not, an analysis. She's not ever been a, part of sports other than the fact that her husband plays football,
Yeah.
which she's tarnishing his career. I didn't want to get on that subject right now because honestly, she
Could
makes
go
me
on for like another.
she makes me heated.
Yeah, he gets super pissed about it.
So Tunzel is going to the Dolphins. Lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Lost a lot of money.
Super.
He's pretty much begging the Dolphins to keep him on. Like,
What
oh,
an idiot, dude. Like, if I know I'm gonna get picked up by a team, okay, I'm just gonna record myself doing something stupid. Like, come on, dude. Just don't even bother.
but see,
going
apparently
on.
his excuse was, it was recorded in his sophomore year. in college. So about a year, 2 years from now.
Yeah, just give a shit.
Delete it.
Delete it. Fucking
Delete
hide it
it.
or something.
I mean, you don't keep that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that these days phones get hacked. And look at Kate Upton. Speaking of Kate Upton, she got hacked.
Oh, she did.
People get hacked.
Look at him.
So
There it is.
they're saying that Roger Goodell and the NFL wants to start him under the drug policy. They want to put him on probation already.
Oh, fuck.
Which Roger Goodell,
Not even started a football game yet, and he's already in trouble.
Roger Goodell can go hop off a cliff because that's not right.
Yeah, Roger Goodell is like
He has to at least be drug tested first to be proven he was on drugs.
Yeah, leave him alone.
And the next thing about Chris Bosh, for you guys who know who Chris Bosh is, it's been a while since
I
Chris
feel bad for that guy.
Chris Bosh has been even relevant to sports. He's relevant to me. I never really hated him. I've always hated LeBron James. Sorry I said that. It's just true. He's been suffering from blood clots.
Yeah,
He's a great center or power forward, right?
both.
Yeah.
But he's mostly a
He
power
started his career in the Raptors, then ended up playing in Miami with the Big Three. It's always been a very key role. If he was healthy right now with Dwayne Wade, they would have a good run to the title.
Oh,
They would give the
easily win the
Cavs a
season.
run for their money. It would be
I totally agree with that.
it would be like what the Spurs are to the Warriors, the Heat would be to
yeah,
the Cavs.
exactly. I agree.
But the
with
fact that he's having a lot of health problems, he wants to play, but the NBA, God, I almost said MLB, doesn't want to let him play.
NHL. But I
What do you
don't-
think, Jake? Do you think he should play?
Chris Paul shouldn't play. If I have blood clots, I'm not gonna play. But that's just me. He wants to play, but I don't think he's even got medical cleared to play.
It was like Wes Welker, coming back to the NFL. It's just
Yeah, that's so sketchy.
I
If
think-
you know your body is
Chris Bosh should. If he's broke, then I understand. I understand because
Super
people know, but you don't realize that.
Yeah,
Jake, these
that's
NBA players don't have health insurance.
okay. I agree.
Major
with that.
league players, everyone take notes. Millionaires don't have health insurance, and you're like, oh, but they're millionaires. Health coverage is
That costs
very
money.
expensive.
Very expensive.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars can go in months
Yeah, I agree with that.
off treatments.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's probably hurting for money.
Probably like shit. I'm gonna pay for.
He probably
blood
hurting. He was a
clots.
$90 million athlete. He's probably hurting for money right now.
Yeah.
So if he's medically cleared, I mean, the NBA should get their doctors together, their staff,
And see if he's
review.
actually okay to
make him run through some trials.
Yeah, right.
The
there's
Heat,
something.
the Players
We'll
Union.
throw him in the game.
First off, the Heat, the Players Union, and after the playoffs, because it's obviously something he can do now. He's not gonna hop in like, let me in, coach. No, they're not gonna do that.
Suit me up.
Suit me up. No, it's not that kind of situation. After the postseason is over with the Heat, Pat Riley, the Players Union, and the NBA should all come together and
Just
look him over.
Yeah, because you don't want to throw a player and that fool dies on the court. And
Exactly.
Then you're gonna be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that.
So Chris Bosh, I wish you nothing but the best. I think you're a very great player.
I mean, I hope he plays. I hope he kicks some ass.
I hope you do. I hope he
Oh,
does
dude.
come back to Miami. But I hope you're healthy.
Yeah, I hope you're healthy.
Health is first.
Don't fuck up your body, buddy.
So guys, we talked about a lot today. We talked about the NBA playoffs, first and second round.
Woo!
We did a little bit of MLB freestyle. The draft, NFL is king, pop culture. It's been great. It's been a long podcast.
Love you guys. We'll be up soon on iTunes. Check it out. And yeah.
You heard that from Jake. We're gonna be on iTunes. We want to thank. Who do we want to give a shout out this weekend? This week? Anybody special?
Shout out to myself.
Yeah,
You're
but shout out
so
to you. Happy
fucking
birthday,
amazing.
Jake.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Happy
it.
birthday,
I'm
Jake.
fucking old, guys. Thank you, though. And
Shout
shout
out
out to V, because I love you, bro.
Shout out to my buddy. You guys have a great one.
Peace out, man.